Why don't I believe in God? Because I feel that God is man-made, and the evidence for that is everywhere once you take the time to actually look. So let's just start with prayers. Selective answered prayers. It's like a lottery system. Someone gets the job that they prayed for, and their first response is, thank God he answered my prayers. But forget about the 10,000 other people who also prayed for a job that didn't come through. We don't even think about those, though. Someone is diagnosed with cancer. Their family and loved ones pray on bended knee. They ask God to cure them. And miraculously, voila, they are cured of cancer. Thank God. God is a saving God. But, however, tens of thousands of infants, babies, children are diagnosed with cancer yearly, and a lot of them die from it, and they had family and friends who prayed the cancer away. And you know what happened then? Where was God when their family and friends prayed for their healing and recovery? It's always God works in mysterious ways when things don't go right, or it's all in God's plan, or it wasn't meant to be when things don't go right. But the moment they do go right, that's your proof that he now exists or has always existed. And that's what you call confirmation bias. God is supposed to be the answer, but we're left with nothing but questions. Why does God allow us to suffer? Why does God allow babies and children to be raped and molested? Why are there whole nations who are starving from hunger while other countries are living with an abundance of food and resources? But the only thing we get is it's all a part of his plan. He's testing us. God knows what he's doing. Come on, yeah. Oh, here's another one. We would never understand his ways because we're human. Those are not answers. Those are just a bunch of bullshit ass excuses, in my opinion. And here's what I've experienced my whole life. Believing and trusting in God has left mainly all of my family members broke, burnt out, delusional, mentally ill, exhausted, cheated on, mentally, physically abused, and just statistical casualties. Just generationally cursed, sitting in poverty, impatiently waiting for one day to go to some land in the sky filled with honey and gold. God hasn't done anything for any of the believers that I've witnessed, whether that was friends, co-workers, classmates, significant others, family, none. They believed, they tithed, they served, they still suffered, still struggled, still ended up with absolutely nothing. Well, some of the elders and the older women